Talking about things that nobody cares. Wearing things that nobody else wears. Oh God, I forgot. This is so inappropriate. What is inappropriate? Freaking up is down, black is white, wrong is right. The truth is inappropriate. What was once contemporized social media just 3-4 years ago is now hate speech. Talk about things that nobody cares. Blank, that's the last. Wearing those things that nobody wears. So, in the early days when Kevin Latch was like in 2011, 2012, I mean, I had 3 radio shows. I was on coast to coast constantly. Where wasn't I? I mean, I was everywhere. These are full-blown out meltdowns. They're going to genocide the Pacific Ocean, the Great Pacific Genocide. It's going to wipe out the starfish first. Then the steelhead salmon are going to go. The Chinook will go in 2016. It's going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States. It's a gas. It's a vapor. This has never happened. It took Kevin Latch and people say, oh, show me. I showed you mine. You show me yours. PhDs have been captured, so I had to go rogue. Oh, other people. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Show me. Show me. Show me. Arnie Gundershill. It's a hydrogen blast. Helen Caldecott. I'm at the New Yorker. Go ask Noam Chomsky. I'm sitting with him. Can't use the F word, Kevin. These aren't nuclear meltdowns. To my face. Post all over. Chris Busby. Oh, the ocean's a big place. It will dilute. Beyond nuclear. Kevin Camps. I'm not an anti-nuclear. I'm an abolitionist. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. This is what you call controlled opposition that has gone on in the nuclear. They got smart in, well, they didn't get smart. They got more evil in 79. 3 Mile Island. You know, then 86 when Chernobyl happened, they doubled, tripled down. Stephen Bechtel on the Hill. So, you were paid to put triple liners around Hanford. Now remember your smartest president in history. Remember that guy? That's our group in Chicago that asked him. Well, Barry Antoinette let them eat yellow cake. Oh, bummer dumber. So, now remember, this is a guy that's propped up by the Nuclear Energy Crime Center. That's who propped him up. That's who put him in the eye. Axelrod's straight out of Exelon. So is Rahm Emanuel. He's the ambassador to Japan now. Inside the Situation Room when Fukushima happened. The cover-up kingpin. Every president says they're going to fix Hanford. They're going to take care of Hanford. What are you going to do about Hanford? This is Barack Obama, 2008. Propped up by the nuclear. I got to tell you, I don't know what Hanford is. I'm the first guy that reported that he, in 2012, had said, who knew one of my strongest attributes was killing people. Now it's been verified in book after book. Everything came out. And all you lefties, you're still on your knees for him. He lost 12 Senate seats. 12! Not congressional seats. Of course, the people, you know, the contemporary sheep, they don't know the difference between a congressman, congresswoman, and a United States senator. They have no clue. The 3 branches of government they believe are militarism, militarism, militarism. They believe it's consumption, obey, and NSA. Consumption, obey, NSA, consumption, obey, NSA, consumption, obey. Zuckerberg, Gates. Zuckerberg, you need to come to the Hill. The whistleblowers. Well, I will quote one of the great whistleblowers of our time, Kevin Blanche. Senator Onofre. I got the goods. Oh, I got the goods. I got the goods. Shh, I got the goods. Gary got 5 million when you're looking at the whistleblower. Talking to things that nobody cares. Wearing things that nobody wears. I mean, how inappropriate were those guys in their music? Hey, diddy diddy. Whoa, whoa, you can't sing. Walk this way. Talk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. My big... It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. I was listening to the radio the other day and Lita Ford with Ozzy. Went to a party late last night. Got in a fight. It ain't no big thing. But I know what I like. They changed the words. But other ones they haven't caught on. The King, she never loses. I mean, my God. So what was appropriate? You know, Zappa used to really go off and hammer at this. I mean, you listen to Frank Zappa's music today, he would be locked up and put in a jail cell. I mean, I remember my mom, the incredible artist. That's a Zappa's bastard son right there, Vincent. Frank Zappa's bastard child. That's his words, not mine. So the 5,000-year-old trees, the giants. Game one means everything. I don't believe what I just lived. When Kevin Blanche, 2011, Coast to Coast Radio. I'm driving through the desert with this girl that I used to hang around with. Her and I. She's flipping through the radio. I'm driving her car. Kevin? Walking from La Jolla to PB. Walking from La Jolla to PB. Grandma says to Kevin, I'm 17, 18, getting ready to get out on my own. Where are you going? What girl are you hanging with today? Don't know. Whatever one picks me up hitchhiking. Talking about things that nobody cares. Talk about it. Inappropriate. One of the things that nobody wears. Pulled into town in a police car. Your daddy said I took you just a little too far. Who's your daddy? Who's your mama? You forgot who your mama is. Who's your daddy? Your daddy's NSA CIA Zuckerberg for God, for king. Zuckerberg for king. What's the definition of imperialism? They don't know. The sheep believe. The sheep believe. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get a big old sack. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Yay! How nice is District 49? He moved inland ducking Hunter's rabbit. They invented Isis. Kevin Blanche. Stay down, Luke. Stay down, Luke. Stay down, Luke. Commenter number 19. Tony, hey, 19. That's inappropriate, Kevin. Ducking Hunter's rabbit. I changed my name from, remember when I got cancer, I changed my name to cancer inmate number 137. Stay down, Luke! Stay down, Luke! Boy, has that been a fight. Oh, boy. That movie would be inappropriate. Walking from La Jolla to PB to go visit Raquel Welch's protege. Oh, boy. Wearing the things that nobody wears. Talking about things that nobody cares. Just the ecology. Who's your mama? Who's your daddy? Walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. Hey, diddy diddy. It's inappropriate. It's totally inappropriate. What was inappropriate? Zappa. Whoa. So I tell my mom one day, I says, I'm an aspiring young artist. I'm just a little guy. I'm in junior high. And I'm in the AP art program already. I ended up in the AP art program at Weber State at 16. Who's your favorite artist, Kevin? My mom, the Woodbury. Brilliant artist. Egon Schiller. Oh my God, that's pornography. No. Now I've since switched to Clement. And the reason is because I found out a lot, because you always have a perspective until you're there. At the Leopold in Vienna, I walked through there in the middle of the night so many times. What a walk from work I had for a while. Can't get in. I should be there right now. 2 years ago today I was there. I would walk from the UN over the Danube all the way through the old fairgrounds with the old creepy Ferris wheel, through downtown into Stephengras, around the corner, through the palace, in front of the palace, cut the corner through the Leopold. Otto Creek. to the old 800-year-old apartment I used to stay in. Nuclear lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. The United States populace talking about things that nobody cares. One of the things that nobody wears. That's inappropriate. That's hate speech. That's hate speech. That's inappropriate. Just the 5,000-year-old trees burning. That's all. Just the oldest things on earth. Whoa, you know what that song's about? When he finally what me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's so inappropriate. That's so inappropriate. You ever listen to the words to that one? Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about things that nobody cares. So the oldest living things on earth. The oldest living thing on earth, let's have some coffee. I'm going to go have a cup of coffee with Gaddafi. Remember when I used to use that line on my radio show in 2011? Remember that line? I really did have a cup of coffee with Gaddafi. I'm at Idaho National Lab protesting. I'm in Twin Falls, and this girl keeps looking at me, and I'm with Lisa, your daddy. Her daddy's a nuclear physicist, by the way. Her daddy said I took her just a little too far. I think she took me a little too far. She walks over and she says, "You're not going to believe this, Kevin. That's Gaddafi's niece. Her last name Gaddafi." So I'm off work. I'm going to come sit with Kevin Blanch. I want to talk to him. They relocated him, of all places, to Twin Falls, Idaho, in the protection plan. In 2011, remember the Gaddafi in 2011? Remember Hillary's emails talking about things that nobody cares. One of the things that nobody wears, the real whistleblowers. So the oldest living thing in the world is here in Utah. So a guy from North Carolina gets a fellowship. He's studying the Great Basin. And they go out into the national park on the Highway 50. Oh boy, what a gem that road is. Don't tell anybody. There's a national park out there, the Great Basin National Park. He wants to verify which is the oldest tree, the Bristol cone or the sequoia. So, the University of Utah. Go Utes. What do you think about those dirt bags? The Hunsaker Endowment, my line, who are fierce socialists, that's where all their money's at. They left all their money to them. You can't get it. One man Van Francis. I'll get it. With a logo. That's their logo from the 60s. That's real. I've had that since I was a little boy. Well, it was actually my uncle's. So, not that uncle, my other uncle. So they go out there. They mark the tree that he can cut down. Well, he takes a group of students out there and he says, no, they're wrong. That's not the tree I'm supposed to cut down. That's the oldest tree. They've got the oldest one tree. So he cuts down the oldest tree in the world. Just 5,400 years old. They cut it down. So now the I want you to think, oh, go rake up the forest. Go rake. This is the ignorance. I named it right, post-ignorance. Post-ignorance someday, not today. Remember, that used to be my intro on my radio show. We're out through the desert, and she says, God, that sounds like you. I just flip it back. Him on Coast to Coast used to use my rants. This is intro. That's as it is me. That's Kevin Blanch, right? I mean, the new yellow is black is orange is black used to copy. A guy called me, he says, they sit around and watch your videos. The whole nun thing, all of it, they stole it all from you. I mean, whistleblower after whistleblower. I remember when, Wes, completely plagiarized me in his movie with his wannabe. I mean, that's what you do to Kevin Blanch. But just remember, like the nights today. It's been canceled again. It's gone virtual. Again, Kevin Blanch, Probably one of the most famous leukemia survivors in the world. Don't let him talk. Don't let him speak. Don't let he'll scare the sheep. He'll scare the sheep because he's going to teach them how to survive an unsurvivable disease. ML de novo with a marker this high, willingly without a transplant. Be the first one. The 13th. This month, it'll be 10 years from the day that attacked my stomach viciously. There's a new kid in town. I don't want to hear it. There's a new kid in town. Round and round. Hey, you're giving yourself away. It's written in the tears on your face. I see through Caldecott, Busby, Camps, freaking the nuclear. I see through the games that you play. Because Kevin Blanche is giving himself away. That's all I've ever done my whole life. And I give, and I give, and I give myself away. With or without you. He's talking about things that nobody cares. He's wearing things that nobody wears. Just the oldest trees on earth burned. Burned. The baseball metaphor matters. 13th inning. Ken Burns on Balco. Fucking documentary this. The bottom of the 13th. 5,000-year-old trees burning down. Kevin Blanche. Fucking March. Fucking 2011. This is going to turn into a vapor, a gas. It's going to rise up off the fucking storms on the Pacific Ocean. It's going to get into the fucking tree. Not good happen. Might happen. Going to fucking happen. It happened. Can you understand? Not fucking going to happen. The view. We are living in these times. Oh, biblical. Fucking Wormwood on Balco. Wormwood says half the ocean. This is 90%. Hello! Hello! This is the greatest event in human history. The meltdowns of Fukushima. The greatest inaction is your reaction. For your inaction is their violence. A cranberry sauce. With their guns and their tanks and their nuclear reactors and their nuclear waste and their fucking internet. Kettle me, I'll kettle you. Fuck, I used to be everywhere. I used this style to hold retention. I knew what I was doing and I was winning. The Fukushima denial, I used to Google it 19 for 20. I was competing with BBC, Reuters, CBS, CNN. I was winning. One guy with a YouTube camera, John Huntsman Jr., the billionaire. You know, well, you're just a billionaire. That's all. The ambassador to fucking Russia on the SMRs blow up. I'm just one guy with a fucking fighting cancer with a YouTube camera. Wait a minute, Kevin. Well, you know that's significant. You think? My form of communication, Michelangelo, what I've been able to do, well, I did till 3 years ago when they got smart and turned fucking YouTube into cable TV. And they fucking just completely filtered it out. I was kicking their ass. The salmon was up there. Every fucking subject matter. I remember somebody says, you are everywhere. And I says, yeah. I knew it was based on retention. That's the fuck, the flipping the can, the fucking artistic, fucking I put so much work into those fucking paintings. Doesn't matter now. But guess what? They think they got me kettled. Kevin Blanche, this toothpaste, they're trying to stuff it back in the tube. They're trying to put that lightning back in the bottle. But guess what? I flipped that fucking soup can behind my fucking back. And I smacked that fucking bottle, the tomato soup bottle. Pandora was a bottle, not a box. I shattered that fucker. It's already out. Hey, you're giving yourself. Oh, there's San Diego's in Tourmaline Canyon. I remember that was the last time I saw him. You know, she's dancing on her Jaguar 3 doors down. She lived with her grandma. I lived with my grandma. Walking from La Jolla to PB. Walking from La Jolla to PB. Walking from West Weber. Fucking straight out of West Weber. Straight out of fucking West Weber. Fucking... Where you going? Where you going? Where you going, Freebird child? Where you going, Freebird child? Where you going, Freebird child? Where you going? Where you going, Freebird child? Hey! With or without you. Who stole Bongo's fucking trousers? They all got on what they thought was the winning team, but it's the losing fucking team. How long must I sing this song? Talking about things that nobody cares. Wearing the things that nobody... The Emperor, Nuclear Energy Emperor. Oh, he has no fucking clothes. Hear no nuclear energy evil. See no nuclear fucking consumption junkies. What's your function? Just the death of the mother. Huh. Who's your daddy? Who's your mama? Who's your daddy? Mark Zuckerberg? Who's your daddy? CIA! NSA! Facebook? I use it for a storage shed. Vince Lombardi. How do you defeat the greatest defense in the world? And that's what they do is play. You go right at them! Right up their guts! That's how you fight cancer. 10 years ago. Night to night. Oh, I'll do my event with my little grandchildren. That ain't so little, born in the month of 2011. Why you fight so hard for Mother Earth? Because I love Mother Earth. I love the animals. Why you fight so hard for these sheep, these people? They don't care. They don't care. What are they ever going to do for you? Who said I was? I'm fighting for the animals of the planet. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my grandchildren's freaking life. Your grandchildren's life, because you don't care. Hey, Grandma. 2030. Grandma. We got in junior high, and our 7th grade science teacher today taught us all about the cover-up of Fukushima and how they genocided the planet and more animals were wiped out and killed in a 10-year period than the previous 2 million. And mutation from the sea. And how everybody went along with it and nobody said anything. And the marine biologists, the scientists, the media, everybody just went along. Oh, really? It's the greatest crime in human history. There was a guy. Grandma, weren't you a marine biologist? Weren't you a CNN reporter? Didn't you work for NOAA? Weren't you a university professor? Weren't you a high school science teacher? Did you say anything, Grandma? What are you going to say? What are you going to tell your grandchildren? My grandson, who's born that month, gave a dissertation at his school. Teacher talked to me about it. She said, my grandpa's a marine biologist. I get to go with him. We don't go in the water. We dance across the top. We use social media and we video and we take pictures. And we document the death of the Pacific Ocean's life, including ourselves. Code Patrick. Talk about the Giants. His name's Atlee Hamaker. He's from Carmel. That word's Japanese. When my daughter named her that, right after Fukushima happened, she didn't know it's the intuitive mind. It means beautiful, strong. How about Buster Posey last night in the first since 2012. 2012, I had the field. Huh. But your mama, nope. You turned your back on your mother. Your daddy. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? One of the things that nobody wears. Who's your daddy? Your daddy said he took you just a little too far. Oh boy. Who's your daddy? Mark Zuckerberg? Huh. CIA, NSA, Google? Is that your daddy? Well, they just freaking burning down 5,000-year-old trees because it's new. It's a vapor. It's a gas. FUKTONUIM! Scientists are mystified. They're baffled. They're puzzled. They're stumped. They're perplexed. They're bewildered! Grandma, are you bewildered now? Mm-hmm. Hey, you're giving yourself away. It's written in the tears on your face. I see through the games that you play. What a fraud. The truth. Oh, it fucking matters. And to stand up to the truth, I was not born with these scars across my face. It took years of standing up for the truth. Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. No, he didn't. Freaking Pat Tillman fought off 9 million fucking Akkadian. No, he didn't. George W. Bush won the 2000 election. No, he didn't. United States Supreme Court is legitimate. No, it's not. Chernobyl is worse than Fukushima. No, it's not. It's just a hydrogen blast. Arnie Gutter's just... No, it's not. It's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human... So now the oldest trees on Earth are burning down. Nothing to see. 5,000. Go rake up the forest. Bush, dumb. Oh boy. Oh, bummer, dumber. Oh, God. Trump dumbest. Now we get go along with the winning team. Sliding, riding the status quo freaking wave with Biden. The greatest event in human history. See no nuclear evil. Hear no nuclear evil. Speak no nuclear energy evil. The nuclear energy emperor has no fucking clothes. Hey! Talking about things that nobody cares. Wearing are things that nobody wears. Just 5,000-year-old trees burning down. That's all. They've been through hundreds, if not thousands, of fires in their lifetime. Thousands of fires. Because it's new. Ode to FUKTONUIM, Ginsburg. Smells like spaghetti. Must be Ferenghetti. Stayed up all night. Read a book in the basement of City of Lights that had never been written before. By Kevin D. Blanche. The Great Pacific Genocide. Ode to FUKTONUIM! It's a gas! One of the things that nobody wears. Talking about things. Who's your mama? The Pacific Ocean. Who's your daddy? Mark Zuckerberg, Google, NSA, CIA, the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. Not mine. Not mine. Not mine. Not mine. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right here on social media. Oh, I fear no evil. Walk this way.